Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please, if you're here to subscribe, just touch on the subscribe button and also click on the notification bell to enable you get a notification once I upload new video. In today's class, I'm going to be showing you guys how to cut a pencil short skirt with both front zip and back zip. So this skirt will be having front and back zip. Now we'll start with folding our fabric into two. You first fold into two, then fold again, making it into four. So since our skirt will be having a front and back zip, see this space here, the folding is equal. So here I'll be using 1.5 inch for zip allowance, both for the front and the back zip allowance. Here we'll measure out our zip allowance. I'll be using 1.5 inch. Here is 1.5 inch. Our skirt length is 26 inches and I'll be attaching a band to this skirt. Now this 26 inches, I will remove 2 inches from it for our band. I'll be using 2 inches for band. Here I will measure at 24 inches. I add 1 inch for folding allowance, making it 25 inches here. So here is our 25 inches. I will use my ruler and connect this zip allowance and also mark out our skirt length. Here is our zip allowance, both for the front zip and the back zip. From here to here is our skirt length minus 2 inches for band. So from here to here now is 24 inches and this is our folding allowance here. This line, we'll start taking our measurement from this zip line here. So our waist measurement is 34. We divide our waist into 4 since our fabric is folded into 4. So 34 divided by 4 will give us 8.5. Here is 8.5, that's 8.5 inches. I will add 1 inch for that. I'll be using 1 inch for that and 2 inches seam allowance, making it 3 inches extra. From waist to hip line is 9 inches. You can measure yours also to be sure. You measure from your waist to your hip. From waist to hip line is 9 inches. Here is 9 inches where I'll be taking our hip measurement from. Our hip is 42 inches. 42 divided by 4 will give us 10.5. That is 10.5 inches. Here is 10.5. I'll take seam allowance 2 inches. Now on this hemline, I will go in by 2 inches here to form a pencil. Now connect from your waist. You can use your hip cuff if you have. Connect from your waist down to your hip. Then use your ruler to connect from your hemline to your hip line. This is it. So now I will go ahead and cut it out. You notch this folding allowance here where you mark. Don't notch here. Come to this place. And this is it. This is the front side of our skirt. Now to get where our zip will be, mine will be on the left side. So to get where you want your zip to be, you place your fabric like this. It will be on the left side. Now we'll measure our waist. This is 26 inches. This 26 inches, I will divide it into 3. Okay, now our waist is 26, and 26 divided by 3 will give us 8.6. Now you measure out 8.6 in 3 places. Here is 8.6, 8.6. So now this is where I want my zip to be. I will roll it down. This is it, where our 8.6 is. Now I will cut it out. This is it, the front side of our skirt, and here is the two back. Now I will go ahead and cut out the lining that I'll be using for them, and also line them, turn it, and give them a good press with my iron. I'll finish lining them. These two front side, and here is our back side. Also mark out 1.5 inch for zip allowance. Remember, that's what we used earlier. To insert our dart on this back side, you fold your fabric into 2. Measure 1/2 inch here. Remember, we use 1 inch for that, so you measure 1/2 inch here. When you open it, it will be 1 inch. Mark 1/2 inch here, and the length of our dart, I will use 6 inches. And also repeat the same thing on the second part of our back side. For the front side of our skirt, this is how I'm going to insert the zip. This side here will be at the up, and this side will be down. So I'm going to insert from this side down with 1.5 inch for zip allowance. So for this side of the skirt, we'll insert that on one side of the skirt. Now you fold it into 2. Measure 1/2 inch here. The length of the dart will be 6 inches. Now we'll go ahead and insert our zip here. Insert our dart. Here is the front side of our skirt. This is it. This is the waist side of our skirt, and this is the down side. For our band, you measure the waist of this front part of the skirt, which is 21 inches here. So I will cut out 21 inches, and also measure the waist of this back side. Here is 11.5. So I will cut out 21 for the front side of our skirt. Here is 21.5, and I'm using 2 inches for band. So these 2 inches, I will add 1/2 inch to it for joining allowance, making it 2.5 inches. So I will cut out length of 21.5 inches for the front side of our skirt, and width of 2.5 inches. For the back side, I will also cut out 2.5 inches width, and the length will be 11.5 inches into 2 places for the back side. Here is our band. This for the 2 back sides, and this for the front side of our skirt, and I've joined them. Now to attach it to our skirt, I'm going to sew like this for this front side of our skirt. You sew here, then open it like this. I also repeat the same thing on this back side. This is it. I've inserted our band to give you something like this. And here is the two back. And I'm going to use 10 inches for this back zip. So I will measure out 10 inches here for our zip. Here is 10 inches. Don't forget we are using 1.5 inches for zip allowance. So here is our 1.5. So I will go ahead and insert our zip, close up this place. Now we'll be dividing our waist and our hip measurement by 2. So our waist is 34. 34 divided by 2 will give us 17 inches. Here is 17 inches. Check what is remaining. 4.5. I will now divide this 4.5 into 2. Take from this side, take from this side also. 4.5 divided by 2 will give us 2 and 2. So I will take 2 and 2 from this side. Also take from this side. From waist to hip line is 9 inches. And our waist is 42 inches. 42 divided by 2 will give us 21 inches. Here is 21 inches. Also check what is remaining. 2.5. I will divide this 2.5 into 2. Take from this side and also take from this side. On this hemline, I will also go in by 2 inches on both sides. Also take 2 inches from this side. Now connect them together. Connect from your waist down to hip line, then down to our skirt length. And here is our skirt. This is the front side. This is the back side of our skirt. Thank you guys for watching till the end. Please, if you are yet to subscribe, just touch on the subscribe button and also click on the notification bell so that you get a notification once I upload new video. See you guys in my next class. Love you guys. Bye.